A Crime to Fit the Punishment from December 5th, 1944. That recording was supplied by the Armed Forces Radio Service, so the Moley Mystery Theater was renamed the Mystery Playhouse, and yes, hosted by Peter Lorre. I'm Greg Bell, and Sirius XM Radio Classics will continue right after this.
The open road is calling this summer, and it's never sounded so good. And this week, Sirius XM Road Trip Radio comes to Channel 104 for a limited time. Miles of music built to please the whole car.
Integration Farmer, and I created Moink so you can eat like the family farm matters.
My favorite lotion, it's a lotion for dry skin. Yes, that is why I'm buying it. My skin is currently dry. And you think, isn't that the only kind of lotion? No, right beside it, lotion for oily skin. No, you don't need lotion. You go to another aisle and buy a towel. There's too much stuff. There's stuff that's made for nobody. I saw a shirt that said baby's first Christmas. Oh! But the size was 18 to 24 months.
I'm not much better with technology, though, man. Last time I was home, I found out the Wi-Fi signal I steal from my neighbor had stopped working. I didn't know who to complain to. That's most of our days now, right? Is looking for Wi-Fi. That's all I do is look for Wi-Fi. I don't even know what Wi-Fi stands for. My nephew was like, is Wi-Fi an acronym? Now I have 2 words to look up. It's true, though. Technology's taken over. My friend said pretty soon we're going to pay for everything with credit cards because cash won't exist. I was like, that's been my situation for years. I spend my whole life on my phone. Everyone does, right? I was at a party last week. My phone battery died. I went home. What am I going to do, talk to people? Sometimes I spend my entire day on the phone and then go out that night. I don't know how to interact with real people. I'm pressing their foreheads, trying to minimize them. And it's not helping with communication. Everyone says technology is helping. You know it's not. No one speaks. Everyone abbreviates online. My friend ran a marathon. Everyone went to her Facebook page and just wrote congrats, congrats. One guy wrote grats. I wrote out congratulations. I figured she can run 26 miles. I can finish the word. And you don't even have to spell anymore thanks to autocorrect. My autocorrect changes my last name Somerville to sorry. Every time I meet someone, I text, hey, what's up? It's Mike. Sorry. I work in your confidence. People are bold online. Pushy online. I put out a new comedy album last year. Some random guy I never heard of emails me and goes, hey, why don't you send me a copy and I'll review it. I was like, why don't you buy a copy and keep your opinions to yourself? You know, that was fight with some 15-year-old kid online. I put a comedy video online, and this kid made a mean comment. He was 15, and it was like an adult concept, so I wrote back to him. I thought it was being nice. I'm like, hey, man, it's more of an adult concept, that joke. You'll probably get it, you know, when you get a little older. He writes back, why don't you go watch TV? Apparently that's an insult. It's like calling somebody old, which I did not know. Because young people don't watch TV, I guess, right? And I was like, that is a weird suggestion, but a lovely idea. We'll watch a little Seinfeld rerun right now. I love watching TV, man, right? And of course, sports. Who doesn't love watching? Nothing like yelling at a professional athlete to run faster while you're eating nachos off your chest. I love daytime television because no matter how bad your life is going, there's always someone on daytime TV doing worse. On those talk shows, right? I felt bad that I was eating cold pizza for breakfast. I saw a guy on TV who had 3 children he didn't know about. And I was like, pass me another pepperoni. This life is going okay.
I have my own problems. I do. I was taking some pills from a doctor this time, and they made me crash cars. And I was like, I don't remember reading this, and side effects like this is not heavy machinery. This is a Chevy Aveo. Like I should be fine. But they tried me on all sorts of medical things and pills for different issues, and the doctors gave up, and they're like, have you ever just thought about getting a dog? And I was like, oh, how many dogs do I have to take a day? Is it with the meal? What do I... Can you cut them up? It's just... But I'm a believer now. I have this dog. He's wonderful, and he doesn't come into the showroom because he doesn't like it when people laugh at me, and so he's supportive of me physically and emotionally, just not of my career. So yeah, it's like having another mother. It's like, oh.
Look, man, I will admit to you right now, being the dad is the best job in the world. Ladies, you got it tough. I will admit that. So if your wife takes care of your kids, give her a round of applause, man. Women are amazing. Thank you. My wife's amazing. She does a great job with that little boy, but recently she had a mommy meltdown. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those. She scared all of us. It was a normal day at the house. I'm sitting on the couch like I do watching TV. I don't know what she's doing. And all I hear is my son go, babe, 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 babe. Remember, I'm trying to watch TV, so I'm like, babe. And my son goes, babe, babe. And then my wife just goes, I can't do this anymore. I was like, oh man, you're gonna have to. We just got him. I was scared. I was like, oh. I looked at my son like, what'd you do? I felt bad. My wife was crying. I go, you okay? She goes, I'm not okay. I'm so tired all the time. I haven't done my nails done in I don't know how long. And now when I exercise, I can't. And I'm growing a beard. I was like, I don't want to bring it up. I felt bad. So I told her, I said, what can I do for you? How can I help you? And my wife crying, she says, can you just take care of your child? For one day? Can you do one day without me so that I can go and be home? One day? I can do one day. I'm a man, people. I stepped it up. I did. I called my mom. I said, Mom, you better get over here, man. I'm scared. I'm Mexican. My mom showed up with her own mop and her own mop bucket. That woman was mopping with one arm. She had the baby in the other. The washer and dryer were both going at the same time. I've never seen anything like that in my house. I didn't even know they could work together like that. We're dealing with a professional. Before my wife got home, I told my mom, you gotta go, Mom. My wife got there, people, the house smelled like fabuloso. Food was on the table, the clothes were folded real nice on the bed. My kid was asleep. I looked at my wife and I said, that's how you do it. She goes, you called your mom? I go, yeah, that's how you do it. And if you two got along, maybe she'd come over more often. Always gotta have your parents here.
Gotta have fun. That's where I'm coming from. That's my comedy. Celebrate life. It goes by too fast. Find something to enjoy. That's it. That's the truth. And the truth is, this is how I feel something going through the world right now, where people are like, it's kind of sucky. I don't even want to think about the election. I don't want to. But this is it, man. This is what you do. You want to change the world? Turn off the news. Stop watching the news and just be loving and kind to whoever crosses your path. That's it. That's it. Because what I believe, we're all connected. We all need each other. 2 years ago, maybe, I'm at LAX, okay? First flight out in the morning. Traveling is not fun. TSA is terrible. When you have to wake up at 4 in the morning to go somewhere you don't want to go, that's extra sucky, right? So I wake up, and the only thought going through my mind is, you're going to get a treat. Once you get to the airport, you deserve a treat. Like, sometimes I have to reward myself. Like, you can get McDonald's. It's not even your cheat day. Extra hash brown. And like, as I'm like imagining the hash brown, I'm like, I'll put one on the sandwich and save another one. Right? So then, like, I got there so early, I had to wait for TSA to set up. I'm like, this is terrible. I'm waiting for them, right? And then we get through, and McDonald's wasn't even open. That's not fair. I was like, I can smell it, but I can't eat it. This is the worst day ever. So I go to my gate, and everybody's miserable. Nobody's making eye contact. Everybody's just like staring at their phones, or it was even too early for that, so people were just like, worst day ever. Then I saw something awesome. I saw this guy walking this way. He was dressed like a real grown-up. Like, you know, when you were a little kid, you thought all grown-ups wore suits and stuff. This guy had a suit on, an overcoat, a giant hat. He looked like Steve Martin from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Like, and he had this body language, like he was like a real winner. Like, he had his willy bag, and there was a briefcase attached to it. Like, and he was just walking like, time to take over the world. Like, you know, like he had that confident, like you knew he probably went to the gym before he got to the airport. And like he knew the difference between like a bond and an annuity. He was just like, I got the world. You know what I mean? He's like, he had it together. Now, coming from the opposite direction was a guy that, like, you could tell didn't really have it together. He was wearing sweatpants, right? And he was eating some sort of like cheesy snack out of a bag. Because I just remember he was like, oh, dropped one, but it's still good. He was like one of those guys. Like at 5 in the morning, he's like, delicious. Okay. So the guy wearing sweatpants is coming this way, and then briefcase guy's coming this way, and they do this. They go, Scooter? Larry? Oh my gosh! And they're like, how long's it been? It's gotta be 30 years. Chippewa Falls, class of 82. And everybody was like, they know each other. This is gonna be the best. They hadn't seen each other in 30 years. It was incredible. Everybody was like, it's gonna be a good day.
We told all our friends we're going to Europe, right? They started warning us right away, like, oh, you're going to Europe? Watch out for gypsies. I'm like, gypsies? What's gypsies? Like Egyptian?